So I've been living in hotels for the last week and glad to be able to get back to the farm tonight. But I'm in Warsaw, Poland, and my friend Pavel is going to come and pick me up here, and we're off to the printers to go and see regenerative agriculture in print.
We've made it.
We've made it at the printers, and I want to introduce you to Pavel, which I find a really hard name to pronounce.
Sroczyński. Do it.
Polish is a very interesting language, but we met in Poland. I came to do a farm scale design course, didn't I, in 2014,
I guess. Yes.
And we met there. And this guy is very smart. He's a systems thinker. And you had, I mean, at that time, I see you as like a really key figure for networking people and organizing things. And you are a systems thinker, aren't you? That's how I think of it.
Yes, I think this is like my power.
It's a natural strength that comes out of you. And you were running Cohabitat, which is, maybe you can tell us a bit about it, but you had like 100,000 followers on Facebook when I met you then.
Yeah.
So you're really at the...
For a couple of years, Cohabitat was like a pioneering in natural building and permaculture, just making a buzz around this, making this popular, making this...
You were really getting it out to the alternative sort of network here, weren't you?
Yeah,
I mean, you were at the sort of center of that.
We just like organized first festivals in Poland around these topics and made this like mainstream, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was very impressed when I met you, and I see those qualities come out for you. And it's really thanks to this guy that we are here, because you put me in contact with the printer when we printed Making Small Films Work.
Yeah.
And I really loved their service. This is like, we'll have a look around, and it's an ethical based printer. I mean, printing is a very sort of toxic industry with paper sources, inks, and they are doing the best that you can do in that industry. And I believe they heat their facility with their own coppice firewood.
Yeah, they have their own part of the forest.
It's pretty cool, and part of the reason I'm printing here in Poland is that it's affordable. Now, printing just the rough draft edit copies in Sweden costs more than the price of that you buy the book for. So there's no way I could possibly print this in Sweden and ship it out globally. So that's why we're here, and I wanted to come through Poland to meet up with you and see what it looks like, how books get printed. I'm finding that really fascinating. And it's really special for me that you're here with me, because it wouldn't have ever happened if we hadn't met. So.
Thank you for inviting me, because this is the as well first time I am here.
You've printed many books here, haven't you? So you've printed natural building books
like 8,000 books here.
Awesome. So we should have a look inside.
Yeah, let's go.
Place. There is a printing machine.
Okay, to do usłyszenia.
Okay, pages going there. I just find some pages.
Your pages.
Famous 16 pages.
So this is how sheets. I just want to explain for the viewer.
Yes, this is the size.
Sheets are printed in 8s. That's how that works, and they're printed on both sides. So you have 4 rollers for the CMYK on both sides.
Yeah, 8 plates.
8 plates. And the books, so the sheets come out like this. So you'd need to print all the copies of this at a time, but they come in blocks of 16, like so. So it's right now the book is in process of being printed, and when it's all printed, then it gets folded and cut, and then this would be shredded by a machine to be able to apply the glue.
Yes.
And Victor's had to find some special glue for you lot, because the book is so thick. It needs special glue, otherwise it will probably fall apart. But we were just talking about binding. You can't sew a book like this together, which would be used for the hardcover sort of copy. But when you sew a hardcover book, it gets thicker, and so it would end up too thick and too thin. Wouldn't make sense. So they're going to do an awesome job with a special glue. But the paper feels quite nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is nice. It's not too white. It's nice when you touch it, and
It feels good. Awesome. What is the plate? The plate is what holds the image for each page?
the plate is aluminium plate, and on this plate there is an image printed. We can say it's not really printed, but it's imaging with the laser beam. The laser makes the image on the plate. So it's put on the rotating cylinder, and the laser is moving through while this cylinder is rotating and making
So it's
the image.
reusable.
No, it's not reusable.
So you need this plate for every single.
The plate is covered by some photosensitive material, and the laser is making the. It's like how to say it, the laser is making the image. We can simplify.
So you need a new photosensitive layer each set of pages you make.
Each plate.
Is there one like here somewhere?
Yeah, sure.
I have no sense of what that actually looks like. Fancy machines. I'm very curious. I hope you lot enjoy seeing this, because I have no idea about how.
This is
whole
the new
process
plate,
works.
but we will see the plates from your book. But this is our new plate. It's separated by paper.
So this is corresponding to the size of about 8 A4 pages.
Yes.
So for each block of 16 pages, you need one of these plates.
I cannot.
And then you
Yeah,
obviously keep
looks like
these.
this. Blue.
You would then keep these in an archive.
No, we don't.
So if you print it again, you would remake the
We have
plates.
to make the new plates, because the system that puts the plates on the machine, automatic system that puts the plates on the machine, cannot use old plate.
Mhm.
Because when it comes out from the machine, it's bended at the edges. It's
So it must be new each
must
time.
be new.
So it's best to print lots,
Yes.
less often.
This is our digital printing department. So we print digital small jobs. We can print even like 10 copies or
Yeah.
100
Prototypes.
copies of
Or brochures, or yeah.
Yeah, it's a toner-based printing, like a big office printing machine.
Yes. Yeah.
So here we have folding machines,
This is
and
what
this is the
folds
machine for the
pages.
magazines.
You see each set of 16 pages is folded up automatically there.
This is how it comes from the folding machine.
Lots of complex machinery. And this is what is this one
This
for?
is a machine for making magazines.
That's the magazines being made. Cool.
This is our production manager.
Hi.
Proszę.
Thank you. I see some pages here. So look, this is where your stacks of pages come from, folks. How to run an egg factory. Awesome.
This is how it comes from the printing machine.
So this would be, these are all the same page?
This is all the same.
Yes. Crazy, lots of paper.
This is paper for your book. This.
Okay. This is our paper.
One month.
80 grams. 80 gram paper. Wow. Crazy, no?
Now the most interesting part.
Okay, here's the machine that's printing out. Can I walk up on here?
Yeah.
Grass and grazing.
You can give machine stop printing.
Okay. Oh, he's just finished the last step. So this is the main machine.
This is the main machine, yes.
Can you tell us what? I'm just going to get a view from over here. So raw paper is going in at the far end.
The paper is coming from that end.
Yeah.
He is probably loading paper right now.
Yeah, looks like it. And then you have plates in each of these.
We can go over
or
there.
The rollers in each of these.
So we have 5 printing units for one side and 5 printing units for another side.
So that's your CMYK.
Yeah, we use 4 units. The number 5 is for special color
Yeah.
if we want.
So this is a Japanese machine.
Yes.
And these guys have had this a few years now, but this is doing the bulk of big book prints. So, if you want to pin a page in the book, you load in a stack of paper like this, and then this machine kicks on. Best time to be here. Click you hear, it's just calibrating itself. I think essentially every click up will be a page through. Overlap at this point. Black,
Cyan, magenta, and yellow.
So you can see where the colours coming in.
The plate.
So each unit has the same plate.
No,
a plate just for that colour.
Different plate.
I see, yeah.
Different plate. The plate is over here. You can see it.
Plates rotating in there. A bit noisy maybe. So I don't know if you'll be able to hear, but basically the one side, so 8 pages on one sheet of paper printed here with the 4 colours, that page is now flipped upside down, and then the back side is printed here. So you have to make 10 plates for every 16 pages.
8 plates. We are not using one unit. This unit is not used, and the last unit is not used.
Right.
These units are for extra, purposes.
Okay, so machines at full speed. Those of you that want to know when you're getting a copy, well, they're going as fast as they can. It's going to take a little while to print all of them and then join them together. You can see there's a lot of pages here. Is this like the proofing station?
This is a control table. So he's taking, like for instance, he took the one sheet.
Like a sample
And,
where you can check
yes,
it's right.
and now he can check. He can add more ink. Like there is a sections here. He can put more ink here or less ink. And this section is for this part. This section is for this part. This section for this part. So he can cover the whole.
Can he check for my spelling and grammar? Make sure it's all correct.
For your what?
Any spelling mistakes?
Or spelling mistakes? No, we don't read books here.
So on the backside, these are the old plates. This is like where it all happened. So these are then sent for recycling to a company that reclaims the aluminium. So these are all the pages that have been printed so far. And it'll be hard to make it out, but here you can see pastured egg mobiles. That's obviously the black plate. I wish I could take some of these home. This would be the yellow. And they're going to change plates in a moment, start printing the next page. Oh, it's a major process making a book like this. I hope this is really interesting for you lot to see just what goes into it. I mean, it's a massive job with an incredibly crazy machine. What do you think, Neville?
What?
What do you think of that whole thing?
I think you cannot do this in your home, in open source. It's not possible.
It's a pretty amazing machine. So they've just finished printing all of this set of pages now. So this is now moving out to the stack, and they will take away the plates and put in the new plates now. Very cool. I understand now about the plates. I got this. So that's why they can't reuse it. So the plate has to be held in shape. The plate is held in the machine by
Actually, this is the reason why it can't be used on this side.
this side. Okay.
Because we are bending this from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like here you see the new plates.
These are new plates going in. Okay. Getting started with your grazing plan. There you go.
They are bended on this side, but not on this side.
Aha, so that's how you attach it in to the machine.
This is the machine is gripping.
Grabbing it. Yeah. So that's good to know. If you're printing books, it's good to do as bigger runs as possible. It's obviously more economic too. But less resources go into per book.
Washing cycle is washing all the cylinders and everything.
We missed that in the film, but the pallet here is just up at the top. And Victor was saying they've just basically set the wash cycle to clean all the rollers, etc. in the machine before they install new plates to start the next page. Super cool, you guys. I hope you find this as exciting as I do. It's crazy to see how this whole thing operates. That's a proper bit of kit. They said in 3 years they've only had to bring a technician out once to deal with a problem, and they can generally fix all their problems in-house. So it seems like a pretty cool bit of kit. What does a machine like this cost?
We were talking about this.
But, we didn't buy the new machine, but the new machine like this cost over 2 million euro. 2.5. Wow.
They come and install it for you?
Yeah, we have ordered installation. We bought it with installation.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea. Okay, that's the plate there. So that's obviously inserted and then it gets sucked in by rollers, as you see here. So this is the new page. So that's the old plate. It's just popped out. And now you see the new plate can be loaded on. Pretty cool. This noise is actually the machine. It's the Japanese maintenance call.
Here are all the computers that, not the computers, the electric devices, but there are computers also. There is a transformer.
Is this open to cool it down?
Yeah, to cool it down, yeah.
Right. How much power is the thing that it's using?
Oh, it's over 100 kilowatts.
100 kilowatts.
See the cables here that are coming?
Yeah, that's the cables go over to the transformer here, and they've got the back door open here to that area. So look, if you're watching this, you guys are going to have to plant a lot of trees to offset this. That's your job. Read the book, plant trees. So Victor, thank you so much for showing us around and for printing our book. The big question on everyone's lips is going to be when they can get the book. So I've told them, you told me just before Christmas hopefully, but Christmas deliveries often go crazy, especially in Sweden where the postal service is a bit different. But this is going to be a whole lorry load of books, but you're hoping just right there before Christmas or very early in the new year.
Yes.
And so I've booked my holiday after the 11th of Jan, so I hopefully will be able to get them out to people.
Yes.
Could you share the story about the idea behind this business, about the foundation and why the foundation created this printing company?
Mm-hmm. Well, the main main purpose of the foundation is the health promotion. So we are involved in promoting health in the various ways, and the big part of those ways is printing books, magazines related to health. And of course we do some commercial work also to keep the machines busy, but the main objective of the institution as it is health promotion. We do it by publishing books, we do it by websites. We have several websites that we promote health there, and we are operating several health clubs in the nearby locations where people meet every month and share different things about health, support themselves, encourage themselves, and present new idea, do cooking classes, and so on. We also do a New Start program, which is done in a rented place, where we go with a group of 20 people, let's say, and we spend with them 7 to 10 days and teach them how to change their lifestyle, how to do the best choices so you preserve your health, you improve your health. And there are coming people who have different health problems already, and we help them to overcome them. And this is another part of the health promotion. We also do lectures. We go to places where people are inviting us. We do lectures, like small events. We have also introduced into Poland a program called Health Expo, which is done in the public, like during the special days for the city, or in the shopping centers sometimes, where we go with the group of 20 volunteers or so on, and we have a different booth presenting different health principles, and we take people and they go from booth to booth and learn new principles. Each booth have some little attractions, so people can perform some exercises, can drink some water, can measure their lungs.
So this is like a kind of social enterprise. When you is it true for you that you earn money here and you can create like opportunities for people in health and discovery?
We earn money on printing, and then we can do all those other things.
We have some people, living here, but there are.
So Victor was telling us that when they actually set the foundation up 25 years ago, they were going to build a retreat here for people to come to learn about cooking and eating and healthy living. It's picking up on the theme of Croatia recently. It's not so common for people here. But basically, once they bought the printing machine, they got so busy with the printing, they've started building houses that the workers can live in here. But they've been so busy printing that they haven't finished that either. But that's what happens.
This is our heating place.
This is a heating system. So these guys heat their facility using, is it coppice wood from your forest?
Not always
Not
from
coppice?
our forest. We buy.
You buy
also.
some.
There is some from our
You
forest,
manage your forest as well.
but we don't want to cut down the whole forest. But
Sure.
we only cut what is rotten and what
To
is.
clear and yeah.
If it's too close to each other, so we buy wood.
And then that
Also.
goes in here.
I will go first.
Okay.
So that's the tank with the water. We heat this tank, and after we heat this tank, what's the name of? After we heat this tank, the stove is shut down, and this tank is heating the buildings. So
this
there
is the
are
buffer.
pumps that pump the heat.
What's this, like 30 cubic meters or something
It's
like that?
22 cubic meters.
22?
Yeah.
And so this water's circulating through, and I bet that's got very nice insulation. So how big is the boiler that's heating that? Because that's a huge old tank. That's the boiler. So look, here's long lengths of wood that go in.
So how many times per 24 hours it heats up?
Just try.
Depends on temperature outside. If it's temperature like this, we started it 2 days ago, and right now, pretty soon we will have to start it again. It's you can see.
Whoa,
It's ready to go.
it's ready to go. That's a bonfire. So how long would that
It
burn?
will burn in 5 hours.
5 hours?
It will heat up this tank to 90 degrees,
And then, but you wouldn't.
and then it will shut down.
Yeah.
I will take
And
a photo.
how often till you would need to light it again?
Depends on the temperature outside.
Outside.
But when the winter starts, we usually start this every 3 days.
Every 3 days. Okay, so that gives a
But
good sense of it.
when there is a minus 20 degrees outside and the wind, then
you
we
need to
every
light it
day,
every day.
every
Yeah.
day.
Is this a common system in Poland?
No,
No.
it's not common.
Is it custom built or?
It's not custom built. There is a company that in Poland that builds this,
Yeah.
and it's a very good system, because it works on wood gas.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a very efficient burn.
The air is pressed in the bottom, and it burns from the bottom up, not like usually from top
to
down.
bottom.
Burns from the bottom up.
It's a very clean burn.
Very clean burn.
Yeah.
When it's working full power, you don't see
No
anything
smoke.
from the
No.
from the chimney.
That's
Nothing.
awesome. What a lot of, that's, like, you know, I powered a home with a wood stove for over half my life, but that's a serious stove. I've never seen so much wood piled in.
You can stand inside.
Yeah,
No
amazing.
problem.
So do you know how many kilowatts the stove is at?
This is 300 kilowatts.
300 kilowatts.
We don't need this much, you know. If the stove would work all the time, we would probably need maybe 100.
But it lets you only light it every 3 days if it's,
But
yeah.
this is we loaded this yesterday evening, and now we wait for the time to start it. When the temperature in this accumulator will go down, then we will start this. Actually, we can start it even right now, because maybe we can wait a couple more hours, because this temperature is still there.
Victor was just saying this is actually designed around round straw bales. That's what other people that are using it
Look here,
use,
this
but
is
they
a
don't
plate.
have straw, they have wood, so
So
they're
one
using it
match,
like that.
One match, you light
One
this
match
paper,
lights the thing
you
in
light
there.
this paper, white paper inside, and the fire goes inside, and
And that's it.
there are small pieces of wood, like wood chips, like this.
So that's starting to
So this
ignite.
paper starts this,
That.
and from this there are a little bit bigger, like this, or we use what we use. We use like this from
They're
the
called
old pallet,
pallets or something.
like this, and this starts this, and from this the bigger things like this.
Cool. It's very cool to see. So this is, yeah, central heating for not just the printing factory, but also all the buildings that were on the outside and the new buildings that are getting built. So it's a lot of capacity. That was pretty cool. So I hope you found that interesting. I found it really interesting and really nice to do business with a company that puts back its surpluses into what they find beneficial socially. That's business. Well, the camera ran out at the last minute, so I'm glad we got to get around the tour. And thanks so much, Victor, for having us, and thanks to Babo for taking me around. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that, folks. I'm super excited to get the book out to you. It's going to be 18 tons of books arriving in a few weeks' time, and I'll be busy shipping them out to you just as fast as I can. And I will catch you in a video soon. Bye for now.